So morning, I'm just sorting out the last few bits of snags before moving prospective tenants in, and I've found for some reason that this door's decided it no longer shuts. It used to shut perfectly, but now it's binding at the bottom. So you can see there, not a lot. I could actually force it in if I wanted to do, but I have got a decent margin down that side. So what I'm going to do, rather than playing off the side of the door, I'm actually going to let the hinge in a little bit just to move the door over, and for the amount it's binding, that should just give me enough. Now I'm not sure why it started to bind. I thought maybe it was because there were no heat on, but the heating's now been on for a couple of weeks again, and it's decided not to go back to where it was. So yeah, I'm going to chop the bottom hinge in and see where we get. So I've got the door shut in perfectly now. There's not been anything to take off the door, so there's no having to re-varnish the edges and get a decorator in or get all of the varnish. So shut in lovely. There you go. I mean, the margins are a little bit tighter than what I would like, and I suspect the reason it went over is possibly wear on the hinges. But yeah, moving forward, I think that was the simplest way of sorting out that door. I just need to put the rest of the screws in the hinges and we'll go on to the next door. So to start with, I'm going to try the nylon hammer and my trusty bit of wood to try and just gently persuade that down, because I don't really want to shorten the door, because that will involve either getting the circular saw out or the power plane doors to come off. It's all setting up. You know, if I can do this in 5 minutes, I'm not going to go to the trouble of spending half an hour setting up and cleaning up. So we've got the door shut in now. It's passing the threshold strip. But what I'm also finding now is it's not latching, and it's a little bit low in the latch. So I think what has happened is the hinges have got worn and it's pulled over a little bit at the top. So if you look at the margin down there, the margin is ever so slightly wider at the top than the bottom. So what I can do is I can let the top hinge in a little bit. That will lift the latch, give a little bit more clearance at the bottom, and that should be it. So there we go, minimal amount of work. And the door shuts lovely. So a little bit of scrap there just to clean up. Now I notice that that's a little bit stiff, so a little bit of lubricant on there, and then that's everything done.